Hello guys, welcome to CADMed. So this is our class 11 tutorial 2. So in this class we are going to create a model in wireframe and surface design workbench with, by taking this drawing. From this drawing we are going to create model. So firstly, for every model we need to create a base feature. So and the remaining, depending on the reference to the base feature, the remaining features will be created. So firstly we need to create a base feature. So the base feature here that we are trying to create, well, we'll create the first this portion here. We'll create this portion. So this can be created by using uh, total 4 different planes. We can create a planes first with using these dimensions as an offset distance, and then we'll be creating this radiuses here. So here if you see there are total 4 sections, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here it is given radius of the section. For first section it is 20 and 30, 35, 25. So we'll create each one now. So let's get into this. Go to start mechanical design, go to the wireframe and surface design, and give the name as hair sorry hair dryer cover. So then let's start creating the offset planes. The first one is at 50 and the second one is at 50 again, and now again the third one or the fourth one, can call it as a 75. Okay, so at this first section we will create an radius of 20 at the first section, and at the second section we'll create 30, 30 and 35 and 25. So let's start creating the radiuses first at these different sections. So at this first section, which is at uh, 75 from the second, so select this plane and go to the sketcher, select fit all in. So in that, let's create an arc. Select the center point and roughly create an arc, and give the constraints, give the radius as 20. Okay, now exit the sketcher. Now go to the second section, select the sketcher. So here we need to create an arc of radius 30. Select the center point roughly create an arc, and now go for this constraint and give the radius as 30. Okay, now exit the sketcher, go to this third one, go to sketcher, and the third one need to create an arc of radius 35. Roughly create this and go to the constraint, double click and give the value as 35. Okay, now you can exit the sketcher and select this final section, select this plane and go to sketcher and give, say, create an arc, roughly create this and exit and give the value as, sorry, I need to give the value, go to the constraint, value as 25 for the final section. Now exit the sketcher. So finally we created 4 sections with different radiuses. From the drawing you see here, we created all the 4 sections with different radiuses. So now start creating an arc of with the radius 125. Radius 125, create an arc from the first section and the second section, and at the second section we will give the R12 as the fillet, and at the third and fourth sections, so from second section to third and fourth sections, we will create this arc by using 3-point arc. So let's see how I do it. So go to the top view here, select the XY plane, go to sketcher, and now let's highlight this edges here, project 3D elements, select the construction, select these edges, and now exit the sketcher. Well, I need to create another side. Okay, no problem. Don't exit the sketcher. I think you create this radiuses now. So firstly, using this 3-point arc with limits, select this and select the first one and the second one and remove this construction and roughly create this, and coming to the these 2, 3 and 4 sections, use the 3-point arc and select the first point, select the second point and select the third point. That's it. And coming to this first, between the first and second, the radius that was given is 125, I think. So let's give it 125 as the radius. Okay, now it is fully constrained. Now let's mirror these two, select control and select this one and use this mirror option for the center line, and now let's exit the sketcher Hope we got this. Now, now use this multi-section surface. Select this and select all the four sections, and coming to this guide curve, select the first one, or just select there. So uh, when you go for selection the guide curves, you can see the error message. So the reason is it is taking, actually we are selecting only single line here, but it is selecting the two guide curves at a time. The reason is that two guide curves are drawn in a single sketcher workbench. So what I need to do is I need to draw in two different sketcher workbench, then each one will be selected individually, so the two guide curves will be selected individually. So let's do that now. Go to the sketcher again and select this one, delete, and exit the sketcher, and again select this XY plane, go to sketcher again, and now use this mirror option again, select, not able to select. We'll do one thing, we'll just project these things and this one, and now use a mirror, and or instead of mirror you can use symmetry. Select this one and this one, and again select the symmetry, select this one and the center line. Now let's exit the sketcher. Now we have two individual guide curves. Now go to this multi selection. Now select the sections 1, 2, 3 and 4, and coming to guide curves, select the first guide curve, and coming to this, and select the second guide curve and see the preview. So in this you can use coupling ratio or tangency, then curvature or vertices. No much effect, whatever you use, there's no much deviations you can observe. So let's keep it like this and click OK. Cancel this. So after this, we will do one thing is you need to give the radius at one edge, like R12 at this second section here. So let's give the fillet for that. Select the, where's the fillet here? So let's select this point and the curve filter, and just drag this, select all and hide. Now let's see if it's possible to create the fillet here. So selecting this corner and selecting this element, and I want to give the radius as 12, or just cancel it again. Select this element 1 and element 2, and going to give the radius as 12. See if it's possible. Click OK. think it's not useful. Well, we'll create finally at last after completion of remaining features. We'll see this one at the last. So forgot about this now, and now start creating this handle. For that, let's create this one. This should be at an offset of 15 mm. So at that offset stance, we'll create this line, and then create the remaining features. Then 35, 35. See this 35. Then this radius 8 and 82 degrees angle, and this by using these dimensions. Uh, let's start creating. Even we need to consider this dimension also. So this is the distance from the center axis to this extreme end is 105. So let's start. So firstly, select this top XY plane and go to the sketcher, and coming to here, then we need to select uh, axis and create one axis here, and create one offset to this axis at a distance of, what is the distance? I think it's 105. So select this and make it construction element. And now uh, again I need to create an offset and create an again another axis, which is at a distance of 15 from here, and then I start creating a line. I think I need to create one more line here. What is that? Yeah, this I need to create an offset line 35, and then I need to rotate to an angle of 82 degrees. So let's do that. Now create an offset of 35, and I want to rotate this one. Where is this rotation option? Rotate this one and select the center point as here, and this to an angle of 82 degrees. So 82 in the sense became like this man. Mm, no issue, we'll just select this one and this one and give the angle as 90 minus 82. So clear now. And now uh, we need to start creating the profile. For that, firstly select this profile and selecting emojis construction element and make some straight line to here and then to here and then to here and move along this and this tangency and create one arc and again create other one and other one. And after creating the two, let me create other one. Let's undo this, create other one and then the other one. Make sure the tangencies, see here the tangencies. Now, now let's exit and now let's start doing the fillet options. There is this fillet, select these two edges, uh, this one and this one, and give the value as 12 and this one and this one, give the value as r radius 8 and then this one and this one. Keep some radius or make it 8 and then remove this fillet and go to this constraints now, and the first value of radius is 7, and the second I need to remove this one, this constraint. The dimension here is, yeah, 25 is the dimension, and start giving the radiuses, and let's start. Double click the constraints and give the value as 25, and then the radius here again is 6, and this here again is 4.75, and here the tangency is a mistake here. Oh, I need to forward to constrain this one. Select this endpoint and select this point here and make it coincidence. Then select this curve here and this line and make it tangency. Just perfect. Then coming to this, the radius should be 9 as per our drawing, and after that this should be 12. So we got almost everything, but here there are some dimensions that are not mentioned in the drawing, so that makes incomplete. So the some sketches in the drawing that I drawn as not fully constrained of the dimensions that are not given is, if you see here, there is a fillet here, but the dimension or the radius the fillet is not given, but we have taken as radius height. So if you see this here again, it is given the radius here is 12, and again if you see there is another radius here, but the value of this also not given. So if you see here it's R12 and it is given it is 15 mm from along horizontal, but it's not given what is the value around along vertical. So those values uh, we need to assume uh, somehow so that the sketch will be made constrained fully. So for that purpose I'm going to take like the value from what is supposed to do. So the value from this end, I mean this end of this, let's give this construction element this edge and give the value from this edge to here as 15, assuming as 15. That makes this fully constrained. If you see here, start green, and again assuming this as 8 again here, and coming to this, selecting this and this edge and making them tangency. No, it is not possible, I think. Then we'll do one thing. Then if you see it is not fully constrained, then we'll again assume this point and this line, sorry, as constants, and again this tangency point and this line as constants. So I think that's not possible here. It's not tangency is not proper. You see, then select this line and this one, and sorry, select this, select this radius and this line and make them tangency. And the same way, select this curve and this line, make them tangency. And then selecting this line and this and make them constants. That's good sign actually. And again, let me select this point and this line and make them constants. And this point and this line constants. Shown it is not. It is fully constrained, I think. Then we do one thing, selecting this point and this extreme point and make them constants. Sorry, it's not possible. What I selected this end point and this construction element and right click and make them constants. Yeah, previously I selected concentricity, I think. So almost had completed everything. What all that is left is mm, I think we better make this as right, where instead of giving this radiuses, think better keep this right. So we'll do the fillet option, uh, not right now exactly. Select this point, select this, make it vertical, sorry, horizontal, and do the value as 15. Okay, let's give minus 15. It's not possible. Okay, then then remove this dimension and let's drag a little, and again select this constraint, select this, and now give the value as 15. uh, and coming to here, let's extend, create a line a little bit from this point around here roughly. Then now let's exit the sketcher. Yeah, there are some mistakes that I have done here. Let's remove this. Let's remove this also, and select this point and this point, and make it coincidence, and this point and this point, make it coincidence. Now remove this line. There is one more mistake that we have done here. We need to draw this one and this one in different sketches. So the previously you have seen the problem that existed when you are trying to select the guide curves. So now we need to eliminate the same problem by drawing them, this one and this one, in two different sketches in a sketcher workbench. So now for now just exit the sketcher, and now let's select it, and let's uh, isolate this. So after isolation, then again create a plane. What is this? Okay, offset, select this, and what is the offset distance? 105. Okay, so select this plane and go to the sketcher, fit all in. So on this plane, I think we need to create a radius here. You see, observe here carefully, there is 17.5 is the radius that is given. So we'll create that one. So for that we need a 3-point arc starting with limits. So before that, let's use this project 3D element, select the construction element, select these points. Sorry. And now Let's start creating a 3 point of starting with limits. First limit, the noise consist element, then the second limit, and uh, give the radius as 17.5. Select constraints 17.5. Okay, now visit the sketcher. Let's use the sweep. Where is this sweep operation is here? Yeah, in that with two guide curves, select the same problem. Yes, select this. What we need to do is select this and make it constraint. Is it? You can just isolate. That's it. Now what we need to do is again I'll go for this sketch again and start creating a line, straight line, and constrain this point and this point as constants, and that's it. And this one and this one oriented as 15. Okay, and exit, and even just try to make this also 15 roughly. Select this point and this edge, make it horizontal, and just that make it as 15, and both lie in the same line. So while creating a sweep operation there won't be any errors because of uh, variable kite curves with different length. So kite curve 1 and this is a kite curve 2. So let's see the preview. Click OK. So this is what we got after this. So if you feel like that the curvature is too much inside to this, then you can just select this curve and here remove this and just move inside a little, or just select this taper line in the center curve and just make them constants, and even remove this constants here again, and select this center point, sorry, select this center point and this, and make it coincidence. And just exit the sketcher. Now if you see, this looks quite good now. So after this, let's use this trim option, split, and select this, and select this, and here again the side, the side, cancel, go for this trim definition, and select this one, select this multi-section, and now click preview and OK. So if you see, this is what we got here. Quite good. What else we need to do is, so after this we can create a closed surface. I think select this filter options, select this whole thing, and just hide them. And now can do one thing. Go to the part design workbench. Here is the part design workbench. So in that you can use close surface. So we're showing some opening present. So for that, again go to this wireframe. Where is this workbench? Here? Yeah, here is for this wireframe. And if you see, there's like a division here at the intersection. So in order to make this as a single component, you can use this join option here. Select the whole body and see the preview. Click OK. So now after this, then go for again the part design workbench and select this closed surface and select this. Click OK. Still there is showing. Then we need to do one more thing. Then we need to create lines here in the wireframe. Select this line and select this point and this point. Click OK. And again select this. OK. This point. OK. Cancel this. And use the fill option. And again here. Okay. And again here. cancel this one, and now let's go for the part design. And is this close surface option? Oh, again, let's do one thing, select the whole thing and use a join operation again. Something problem, I think. Let's use the fill option again. Select this and this and this and then this one, this one, this one, and yes, then it's closed. And then now go to the part design. Then here close surface. Select this thing. Let's go to my friend and let's join them. And then better go for healing. Select the whole thing and okay. And now let's see the join operation. Yeah, okay, it's fine. The part design. Use the close surface. Okay, and let's hide this one. Where we need to hide. So this is what we got after using the close surface. Now we can give the fillets on all. Select this edge and give the fillet as 12. Okay, fine. And what all is still left, then this edge. Select the fillet and give us 12. Okay, okay. So reduce the value and flip it. Okay, what all you are having? This one. That's great. Just in the values. Then I think they should be given 8. and this has given 12. Okay, then this should be given as 8, and this should be actually should be 12. There's some problem with it. That's the reason why giving it 11. So there's not a big issue, I think. Now we'll use the shell option. Finally, the shell option here, and select this surface to remove, and the default inside thickness should be 1 mm, and click OK, and just hide all these planes. So in the shell, I need to select 2 more faces to remove. Faces to remove. Let me select this face and this face too. Click OK. Now this is the final product that I required after a lot of headache. Yeah. So that's it, guys. So I hope finally came to the end of it, and finally made the hair dryer or hair blower using this drawing successfully. So that's it. So coming to the next class, we're going to see class 12 with while creating the assembly design, moving to the assembly design workbench. So in that we'll be going to see all the assembly features. So until then, have a good day, practice well, bye bye, see you.